Good morning. Good morning. Today is January the 13th. How is everybody? Good. Welcome to Coffee Chats. I think I'll just hand it off right away. Sure. Here we go.
Morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've been behind this microphone here. Hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to tell everybody we finally got our calendar together for the AARP Smart Driver courses, and the first one is going to be held on Thursday, February 12th. Thursday, February 12th. So look at your calendars, decide if that's something that you need to do. We'll put it on the bulletin board today, and we will also have just some random flyers up at each of the desks. So feel free to go ahead and sign up for that. I believe the prices are still the same. I haven't heard of a price increase for 2026, so it's $25 if you're not an ARP member, and it's $20 if you are an ARP member. And keep in mind that they no longer have the 8-hour course that you have to take first. They just have the 4-hour courses, so if it's something that you've never done before and you want to take it, feel free to just sign up for it. It's not considered the refresher course anymore, it's just the same course. So, any questions? Oh, yes, it takes place here in Marion Hall, and it always takes place from 12:30 to 4:30 on Thursdays. Thursday afternoons is really one of the only times that the Marion Hall is available, so that's when we always do them. There'll be cookies and coffee and that kind of thing. But, and our instructor's really good. Her name is Cheryl Funk, and she's been coming to Ridge Point for several years now. She does a really good job and gets really good reviews. Any questions? Oh, yes. Cliff just wanted me to bring up, too, that many times you get a reduction in your insurance if you take the class. So talk with your insurance agent. And sometimes it's 10%. Typically, it's 10%. And that way, they give you a certificate at the end of the class, and you submit that, and for the next 3 years, it's good. Yes?
Did you say if somebody never took the class, it's still just 4 hours?
Yes, so the question was, just to clarify, that if someone has never taken the class, is the new policy just the 4-hour class? Yes. What I found out is the 8-hour class was basically the 4-hour class stretched out over 8 hours. Yawn. I mean, it was bad. And so, same book, same instructor, just stretched it out over 2 afternoons here at Ridge Point. So all you have to do is just like I said, call my office to sign up, 6280. I'll put you down, and we do have a limited number. Usually she tries to limit it from 15 to 17 people. So far there are 0, because I'm just making the announcement for the first time here. So, yes?
So another question, if there is a room, can somebody like my cousin who doesn't live here?
Yes, this is not just limited to Ridge Point residents, it's open to the public. So if you were to go onto the AARP website, it's actually on there right now. So we basically host it, and it works out really well for the residents here. But yes, anybody is welcome. Anybody's welcome. Great questions, thanks. Any other questions? All right, I hope to see all of you there that can benefit from it. All right, who's next? Okay, back to Jillian.
All right. Thank you, Paula. All right. I will let you know what's going on for the week and then hand it over to Jeff. So we had on our schedule today, and in Marion Hall, 10 a.m., David Schultz was to be here, and it was going to be a very provocative conversation. It was something titled Trump 2.0. Unfortunately, because of the climate of today, I received an email yesterday, and he has to reschedule because of circumstances. So I will try to get him on the schedule as soon as possible. I was able to get a hold of Steve Parks. He will be back again today to discuss a continuation of cybersecurity for seniors. And what he'll do is he'll do a half an hour of kind of a review of his discussion when he was here, and then open it up to questions and answers, just a discussion, so Q&A with you. Last time he was here, he ended up running into a lot of people that he knew, and there was some discussion with him and he and I about him coming back. So if you are available, 10 a.m. we have Steve Parks back, and he has started a company called Nerd in Law. So it's a discussion on cybersecurity, and I will let you know if I can get David back here in the future. February is booked, but maybe maybe in the future, March. Okay, 11:30 we have our hearing aid cleaning, and that's in the exercise room, not Marion Hall, but the exercise room. 1 p.m. we have our open art studio, and 3 p.m. today we have bandage rolling. On the 14th, tomorrow, 1 p.m. we have our TED Talks, and there's 3 discussions that are recorded. Is 991 working now? Okay, super. So 991 is working. So the TED Talks will be on that. The 3 topics are 3 questions to ask yourself before you die. Can we trust eyewitnesses? It's supposed to be a very interesting conversation. Can we trust eyewitnesses' memory after all? And why is it so hard to get rid of clutter? Those are the 3 topics for TED Talks. 1:30 is 500, 7 p.m. is bingo on Wednesdays. Thursday, 9 and 11, we have our coffee chats recorded if you can't make it on Tuesdays. We have our vision loss support group this week, and that is at 10 a.m. in Marion Hall on Thursday. 2:30 we have board games in Marion Hall, and then 10:40 is our excursion to the Landmark Center Courtroom concert. It is a free concert. They are beautifully done. It's a beautiful center. I did type that out and move a couple people up. You may want to take a peek at that. There's still a few people that are on the waiting list, but that leaves at 10:40. And then after that, there's a later lunch at La Cucaracha, which is a Mexican restaurant in St. Paul. And I went to that restaurant when I was a little girl. I used to love that restaurant. I used to call it the Cook. I said, "Mama, can we go to the Cook?" It's a cute little Mexican restaurant off of, I think it's Dale and Grand. February 16th, 1 p.m. we have, this is Friday, we have our coffee chats at 1 p.m., 991. 1 p.m. we have bridge and poker, and then on Fridays we have our movie. And the movie is Rumor Has It. It's a comedy. Living in New York City, Sarah must make a cross-country trip back home to her state of California for a wedding of her youngest sister. Once with her family, Sarah learns something interesting from her grandparents and wants to know more answers. It is a comedy, and it's starring Jennifer Aniston and Shirley MacLaine. Saturday the 17th, 8 a.m. we have men's breakfast. 2 p.m. weaving project. 7 p.m. it's bingo on Saturdays. This Saturday is our ladies' luncheon. It's a little bit of a different format in that it's more of an early dinner. So we leave at 3:45. Again, that's been typed up, so you want to take a peek and just make sure if you've signed up, you're on it, or if you're on the waiting list, etc. And it's going to the Lexington restaurant, and that leaves at 3:45. The reservations are for 4:30. And someone mentioned, I think it was Maxine last week, in regards to the reservations. And yes, there are several different reservations. It will be printed out, and the van driver will have those printouts. So just be aware of that. Monday the 19th, 7 p.m. we have 500. And that is kind of what I have for the week. Any questions? Okay. I will hand it over to Jeff.
Thank you, Jillian. Good morning. You know, Paula's saying that the 4-hour class is exactly as the 8-hour class, only it's done in 4 hours. That kind of reminds me of Coffee Chats, in that I cram about 1 minute of information into 10 minutes of time, so good luck today. Pat still has numbers on the football board. She didn't get it sold out last week, so we didn't do the wild card round. How many football fans are here? You enjoyed the weekend?
Yeah.
Very, very good. Yes, good games. I wanted, we've got something starting here tomorrow. I'll read it to you and then we can talk about it a little bit. We want to share an important update. You're all going to get this letter today, by the way. We want to share an important update about improvements coming to our community. This Wednesday, tomorrow, a company called Intrepid will be on site to begin installing fiber optic internet service throughout Ridgepoint. This project will provide new high-speed This project will provide a new high-speed internet option for residents, giving everyone an alternative to Xfinity if they choose. The installation will begin on the first floor of the east building and will continue throughout the property in phases. As part of the work, Intrepid's technicians will install a small conduit in the common area hallways and identify an appropriate location inside each apartment for a connection point. Technicians may need brief access to your apartment as they complete this process. All workers will be clearly identified and coordinated through our management team to ensure the experience is smooth and respectful of your time and privacy. We appreciate your patience as we make this upgrade. Once installation is complete, we will share additional information about service options and how to sign up if you are interested. Okay? So I just found out last week they were going to start on that this week. And I had to push them off from Monday to tomorrow just so we had some time to talk about it. But does anyone have any questions on that?
What, do you know the cost?
I have no idea of the cost. What I do know that isn't in the letter is it will be through T-Mobile. T-Mobile. And these phone companies like T-Mobile, and they are diversifying their product mix, and now they're going into internet service for the homes. Which, one thing that I think is an advantage to this is we had a company put a network on top of the west building here a year ago. Everyone's heard of Dish Network? The Dish TV that they have, the satellite dishes. Well, they had a spin-off company, or they made another company, Dish Wireless, which is entering into the home internet service and all that stuff. And everything was all good until it wasn't. And about 3 months ago, they went bankrupt, and they're not around now. And not saying that T-Mobile's not going to make it here, but I think we could also question whether Xfinity will make it here. You know what I mean? Xfinity is strong and it's a government monopoly and all that stuff, but I know that I look at my Xfinity bill and I cringe. And so if you can get a different internet provider and you can stream your TV, there are many ways. The delivery of TV and internet is changing, and if we have all our eggs in one basket, someone might drop that basket and we'd be without an option. So that's the theory behind it. I hope that that little conduit in the hallway isn't too obtuse, but we can paint it and figure it out if we have to. Nina?
So that will be just for like internet Wi-Fi or TV also?
Just for internet Wi-Fi. But the way the world is working now, you just get internet and you can get your TV channels and things over the internet. It's going to cost you. Everything's going to cost you. That was the funny thing. They said, oh, with all this streaming, the cost of TV would go down. It hasn't gone down, it's gone up. And
Do we have high-speed internet now?
do you?
Yeah, I've asked.
That's your, you have to ask that, do you have internet in your apartment? Then you have high speed.
Because when I'm on Zoom meetings, it either freezes or it just stops. And it's like, what is wrong? Then it'll say bad connection. Well,
Marcia, do you want to answer that question?
It's the operator.
Yeah. Thank you, right? And I'm serious, it may be operator, Ariane. It may be, how old is your computer?
it's brand new, but I'm not.
Thank you. Go to Google, and anyone can do this. Go to Google and say Comcast speed test. Is that right, Roger?
Yes.
And because we all have Comcast internet here, our Xfinity, it will run a test and you'll be able to watch it. It'll be like a rocket going up and you'll see the number change and you'll know how fast, if your connection is working.
Mine won't go up that much. It's so frustrating when that picture freezes all the time.
I'm not going to say it again. I'll let Marcia answer the question one more time. Anything else?
Yeah, currently, don't you provide TV? As
We-
part of our rent?
Yep, we provide TV.
Will that continue?
That will continue as long as Comcast exists. I think we've got like a 10-year, we're about 4 years into it, so there's probably about 6 years left
So
on our Xfinity agreement.
Over on the fiber optic.
No, the fiber optic, thank you, Cliff. The fiber, what they're installing this week is only internet. And you don't have to buy it, you don't have to use it, it can just sit there. But it is an option. And I'm guessing, just guessing that, and I don't know if big companies can do this, there might be an introductory special for this building. But we'll find out. Anything else?
How long is the installation going to take?
How long is the installation going to take? I'm not real sure, Fred. I think, I don't believe it's going to take that long. When we say that they're looking for an appropriate location inside each apartment for a connection point, most of you, there's a closet right inside your door. They're going to go right there. And if that's the case, it will be super, super quick. There are a few layouts throughout the building where there isn't a closet right inside. Those will be a little more difficult. And maybe the connection point will be a little more out in the room. But I don't see that as a real problem either. Jan?
How much is that costing Ridgepoint to have them do this?
It's not costing Ridgepoint a nickel. They're betting on the come. T-Mobile is betting on the come. They say we'll do it for nothing, but they're hoping to get customers to pay for it.
Scam all of us old people.
They're not going to scam anyone. We won't let that happen. Anything else? All right.
Different subject.
Yeah, different subject.
I keep getting an email that says that I could win $300 if I join the loft. Please explain loft so I can understand.
Okay. Lloyd is getting an email saying he can receive $300 for joining Loft, correct? Or what exactly does email say? Loft is in connection with RealPage and our accounting software. And Loft is a third-party cash depository company. They take the money for us and RealPage. We pay them, they pay RealPage. In turn, makes it easier for everyone to deposit money. It's quicker, all that good happy stuff, right? Loft says what they're trying to do is get you to get a credit card, I believe. It may be something else, but they're trying to get you to change your method of payment so they can make a nickel off it. You don't need to, you should disregard that. We don't take credit cards for one thing. So, does that answer your question, Lloyd?
Well, not really.
Does it lead you to another question that we can maybe ask that?
Well, it says that you say it's not, I'm sorry. It says your chance at Loft Rewards is waiting.
Yep.
That means maybe.
That means all you gotta do is enter, or enroll.
It says enter to win $3,000 by joining Loft Rewards.
Yeah. It's a loyalty program like Kohl's Cash and all that stuff.
Does Rich Point recommend it?
Rich Point, thank you. Rich Point does not recommend it. We recommend that you delete that and report it as spam.
Okay.
Thank you. I think we got somewhere there, didn't we? Considering I don't know what the hell I'm talking about on that very much. Nina?
I enrolled through Loft for payment.
Yep, with the portal.
Right.
Yep.
And so I read all this stuff and I talked to the accountant here and she said disregard the rest, don't do anything, it's just for payment.
Yep.
That's
Excellent. Thank you, Nina. And that's kind of what we arrived at here. Yep. Anything else? Birthdays. The 14th, Ann Louise Hartman and Meg Zeleny. The 15th, Howie Liebgott. The 16th, Jerry Augustine. The 18th, Dick Plate. And the 19th, Pam Mueller. No anniversaries. Let's sing happy birthday to our neighbors. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.